Greetings, Egyptomaniacs! Today we're going to be learning about the god Thoth, who you probably already know. He's an ibis-headed god. His name in ancient Egyptian is Duti, and he's the god of magic and writing. The god Thoth was a divine scribe credited with inventing writing. Scribes were very important members of ancient Egyptian society. It sometimes took them as long as 12 years to complete their training. In ancient Egypt, the sacred ibis was a common pet. Many mummified remains of ibis have been discovered all over the ancient Egyptian world. The ibis is a wading bird and lives in rivers and marshes. Ancient people observed the natural world around them and often drew inspiration from animals and plants. You can see the echo of a scribe dipping his pen in ink when you look at the ibis dipping its curved bill into the water. The image of an ibis is used in hieroglyphs. It's shown here inside a cartouche. This is the name of the pharaoh Thutmosis, or Thutmose, which translates literally as born of the god Thoth. Thoth is also sometimes represented as a baboon and is considered to dwell in the duat, or the underworld, or the realm of the dead. In the weighing of the heart ceremony, when the heart was weighed against the feather of truth, Thoth recorded the judgment. Thoth is shown here with his scribal equipment. The scribal equipment was a hieroglyph in its own right, and it consisted of a mixing palette shown on the left, a pouch for the dry pigment that was mixed with water, and a tube case for reed pens. The Egyptians considered writing and hieroglyphs to be magical. The word hieroglyph is actually a Greek word which means sacred carvings, and the Egyptians themselves called the hieroglyphs meduneger, which means divine words or God's words. This was an early form of magic, and today our homework is going to be to do a magic spell. First, a little bit about the way hieroglyphs work. Looking at this image here, you can see that all of the creatures and the humans are facing towards the left, and in this instance you would read to the right, so you're facing the characters head on. You read from left to right. Whereas in this image you can see the characters, the animals and the people are facing towards the right, so you'd read this from right to left. And in columns like this we read from the top to the bottom. Thoth really is a kind of master architect of the cosmos. He invented geometry, mathematics, writing, created order where there was chaos. He's also a lunar deity and presides over the moon. To activate our spell, let us invoke the spirit of Thoth. Let us draw upon the power of the moon. I want you to think now about something that you would dearly like to manifest in your life, either for yourself or for others. Think about something that would be wonderful. Think about something you would truly love to see. When you've thought of something really perfect, I want you to write this down on a piece of paper. In great detail, explain exactly how you'd like to see things turn out. And as you're doing this, really try to imagine what you would like to see. Try to visualize it in your mind's eye. When you have written this down, I want you to think of Thoth, of Duti. Try to bring an image of this god into your mind. And next to your request, next to your wish, I want you to draw Thoth's name, Duti's name. Here it is in hieroglyphs for you to look at. And this is the sign for magic. When you've written your request and copied these magical signs, roll your piece of paper up like a papyrus scroll, tie it up and put it under your pillow before you go to sleep at night. This is guaranteed to give you excellent dreams. Good night.